Hey everyone, welcome back to another video lesson, and this won't be a lesson, it is more be a guide. Okay, so I will be providing you a productive guide. So if you have learned Hangul, what should you learn next? So it is just a small guide, and even being a learner, an intermediate learner, I follow these things. So I would be guiding you throughout this video, and this would be a perfect guide for you if you have just learned the basics of reading Korean. So if you're able to read Korean, then things you should learn next? Let's go for it. So these are written in just I have told you first, like these are just written, but we will just go on them in detail as well. Okay, so first is reading and pronunciation practice. It's really important, even if you are going for vocabulary or must known phrases. Along with them, also, you should have reading and pronunciation practice. A small session of reading and pronunciation practice. Okay, along with all those things. Okay, and then you should go over vocabulary, must known phrases, basic grammar, sentence making practice, and prefer to Kdramas. And what things that you should learn in basic grammar. We're going to discuss everything, so don't leave the video right now. So first of all, I have a paragraph written here for you in Korean. Read it, just pause the video and read it for your practice. You should practice reading long paragraphs and also have a practice of pronunciation practice. When you read them, you can have a pronunciation practice as well. Okay, when you read it out loud, and you can also record what you're reading and improve your pronunciation. Okay, you learn more and more rules of pronunciation and then record. So just compare the earlier and what you have now, the videos, and just see the difference and then the improvement in your pronunciation. Okay, and the reading practice will definitely help you in reading fluently. Okay, now let's move on to the next thing. Let's not waste a lot of time and let's keep this video short. So here I have provided you a small list of basic Korean words that you should learn. Just these are the vocabulary, and vocabulary is like it is necessary. Vocabulary you have to learn at least 5 words. If you learn at least 5 words, you can like you can learn a lot of words, and you can know a lot of words in just a month. So, just if you're learning grammar or whatever, you can learn at least 5 words daily. It will help you a lot. Okay? So, I provide a small list, and it is from KoreanClass101.com, and I only prefer to KoreanClass101.com, and you can also prefer along with this channel. Okay? So these are a lot of small vocabularies provided to you, and you should go for it. Pause the video, and you can what do is memorize the one I'm thinking. I will take 5 words. You have to learn them. Okay, learn this one and this. These are the important ones. Read at least, like learn, memorize at least these fives. They're gonna help you. So, one day, 5 words. It will help you a lot. Okay? As you're already able to read Korean now, so you can read at the written Chingu. And do not go for the romanization. Romanization you should not follow. As you're already able to read Korean, do not follow the romanization. Okay, and now after vocabulary, learn phrases along with it. You should also go for must known phrases. These are really important. So here a few phrases are written. Let me read it for you. So 정말, that can mean really, but it is not the only word used for really. Jinja can also be so. That is why, and you will understand why I have mentioned K dramas because then you will understand that Jongmal and Jinja there are a lot of words for really, and you can learn a lot of phrases from K dramas. Okay, so like Jinja and Jongmal can mean really. So when you want say I want to sleep, so that can be 난 자고 싶어. 난 자고 싶어. I'm tired. So these are like these phrases are the real life conversation sentences, the daily use conversation sentences. So I'm tired. 난 피곤해. 난 피곤해. I only love you. 난 너만 사랑해. 난 너만 사랑해. And now you're using these phrases, you're learning these phrases, but also, can you reuse it with everybody? No. These are these phrases you're learning, but make sure that you have to make a lot of changes in these phrases when you use them to the different people. That's like it is written none here, but it's not formal, so you cannot use it formally or with the unknown people like you met for the first time or people older than you. This is only casual. So that is why now you need basics of Korean grammar. So after you're learning Korean, after you just learned the reading of Korean, you definitely have to learn some vocabulary, learn some phrases, learn two, three phrases a day, and definitely learn some basics of grammar. Study Korean grammar and just go for the beginner course. I will provide you a playlist of complete Korean basic grammar beginner course. Just prefer that. That will really help you. So what things you have to learn in the basics of Korean grammar? You definitely have to learn the endings first, the sentence endings, and then the particles and verbs conjugations. So yeah, definitely you have to learn the sentence structure. It's not same as the in English. And you have to learn the basic verbs, conjugation in different tenses and in different formalities and try making sentences. So, and what you can learn more is basic sentence endings and particles. These are very important, very important. You have to learn them definitely. And interrogative sentence and negation, definitely. And what you can learn a few more basic things. So, I'm not telling you to learn everything of conjunctions and adjectives. You have to learn only the basics of conjunctions, and the basics of adjectives, and the basics of adverbs, not so deep in intermediate level. You just go for the beginner course that I will provide you. Okay, learn the basic joining words. So I will tell you which things you have to learn conjunction when the conjunction chapter will come. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time when the chapter will come, but still we will slowly move on. Just follow the video order like how we're going. Okay, and you definitely have to go with sentence making practice. So after you have learned these basics of grammars, sentence structure, and then some particles and endings and conjugations, you definitely have to go with try making different sentences. Okay, and conjugating them into different formalities and tenses and interrogation, negation. Practice them. And now, when you have done all these things, you are an intermediate. And now, just prefer to K dramas and learn a lot of things. You can learn a lot of things. So, as I said, really, is Jongmal and Jinja both. So, these words can be easily learned through K dramas and can be easily adapted through K dramas. You even realize a lot of grammar things through K dramas and you found out that what I learned is not like how they're saying. So is it something different in spoken and written Korean? Yes, you definitely have realized a lot of grammar points and a lot of vocabulary. You get to know a lot of new words. So these places K-dramas fan definitely know, right? So you have to definitely prefer to K-dramas. That is the best ways you can learn Korean. K-dramas, Korean shows, or just small videos of like Korean conversations. Go for it. Okay? And that was it in this video. I didn't have any more to share with you because that's all. Just prefer to that's all and you will become an intermediate. Okay? So let's keep it till here. Bye bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Follow all those things I shared with you.